Here we are again doing our favorite thing to do. Anyways, maybe I can go through this and no one will watch it and I can just say what I want to say without being interrupted by a bunch of really smart people. Don't worry, there are some smart ones that do come into my chat. I mean, I don't mind if people have questions, like good hard questions, I'll answer them, but just not this stupid shit that these little trolls try and pull. Anyways, a little disappointed. I'm gonna have to find out what went on via miscommunication and get to talk to Frosty yet. I think once I start talking to people, who cares is gonna start to care. Hey, but what do you got to say? I wouldn't go on YouTube telling people I'm chosen, you stunned mama Luke. Who cares? You keep coming back. You don't even realize you're stupid, do you? No clue. Why don't you like me, bud? It's because I say I'm chosen. Does it make you feel inferior to me? Well, let me tell you, mister, you're not. You and me are the same, bud. It's just after this, where do we go? Based on our actions. Who cares? That depends on what you think, buddy. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't even pronounce a word. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Do I not meet your requirements? Don't care. Who cares? Like, is this what you do? Is this how you get your kicks? Rather than just saying, "Hey, Carl, I'm kind of an idiot. Will you help me out? I don't want to be an idiot anymore." I don't like to think about this heaven thing. You know what I mean? I don't want like, but I don't know if there is hell or not. But if there is, I worry for you. That's why I give you the reasons why I worry for you. I just don't want you to think I'm out there just throwing willy nilly stuff out there, just judging about. It's purely your actions I'm trying to show you, bud. But you get that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Did I pronounce it did it right for you? Pray for Carl. No, bud. No prayers you have can help me. You need to pray for yourself. Listen, it's your personal relationship with the truth, bud. Then you'll find God, okay? You'll know you're a son of God when you get inside of his son, Yeshua. How about? But then again, hey, I want to fight to find out if Yeshua is real. You know what I mean? What's buried under that Vatican? Hey, do you have a problem with what I say about? Hey, listen, Mark Wahlberg, if you're such a huge Catholic, help us out with this Pope situation. It doesn't look good. For real. Do you think Jesus would have any association with the WEF? I just don't think so. And then when you see that guy who played Jesus in The Chosen, and he's hanging out with the Pope, you gotta be like, don't you have that? Don't you have questions to ask that guy? You know what I mean? What do you think? Who cares? What do you think? Do you think the Pope should be hanging out with Rockefellers and the WEF? How about like if Jesus came down here, do you think he'd be dressed as a clown? Huh? Or do you think he'd be wearing a shirt that says "Get with the truth" and a pair of jeans? and a pair of work boots ready to kick some ass. 'Cause there's no truth in the world, eh? Who cares? Huh? Why are you trying to break me mentally, bud? Huh? Why would you try and do that? Why would you try and hurt somebody, huh? Trying to show me the truth though, right? I'm not chosen. I want you to show me where I'm not, brother. Huh? What am I doing wrong? What bothers you? Hmm? Like I asked the last freakazoid on the last show I did. Do you not want to see those people who are at Epstein Island go down? Should Stephen Hawking take the rap for it all? Like, this is the thing. No one wants to step outside of their comfort zone, man. I'm willing to. I say we go for it all. All the truth. Who cares? Let's find out if Donald Trump was on Epstein Island, bud. Because if he was, he wouldn't care if the list gets out there. He'd back this movement. Dick Durbin, we could get Trump to Truth Social or tweet or whatever, old Dick Durbin, and say, "Hey, Dicker, why hold on to that list, bud? The American people finally want to fucking know. And so do the Canadians. So do all the people around the world. Because, like I said, if the information ain't out there, who cares? There must be some rich people keeping her quiet, bud. Like, think about her. You don't have to be a genius to figure that out. You know what I mean? But you have a problem with me figuring it out and saying, hey, who cares? Would you like to care? Can we stop this child trafficking? Because not only is it child trafficking, but it's just history repeating itself. These people that get abused don't know any better, and they're just carrying on probably the same thing, or if they don't and they know better, their fucking lives are destroyed because, well, they can't get their shit together because they can't give their trauma back to the person that fucking gave it to them because they're too rich and powerful, and who cares doesn't care enough. Hey, what's up, Tennessee Tiger King? What's going on tonight? I'm thinking about doing this tweet, riling this chosen one girl up, and I think I got away. You know what I mean? But then again, I think I got away all the time, and it just doesn't work out for me. But that's the thing they lie to you about spirituality. You know what I mean? They say, hey, it's well, it depends on which. Have you seen these guys where they sit there and say, "Gotta download it," and don't worry, I do think that we do get downloads, but it's not the way they think. You know what I mean? I think it's downloads for the third eye, and it starts opening up more, and you can see the world more for what it is, and it becomes a scarier and scarier situation. You know what I mean? They're all saying they're getting all pumped full of data and information, and they know shit and can't prove shit though. But they're anyways. I'm just maybe they found God. I don't know. I don't know. Like if they're getting downloads, why don't they give the information? But then a lot of time the download is they're giving information from God, and who knows if they are or not. That's up to them to decide. You know what I mean? Again, I think it's the end times maybe, but or the new beginning, or a new beginning. Us humanoids come together, figure out we're getting fucked over, and we change it all, and we forget about the fucking past and build a fucking future. A fucking beautiful one for our children. But who cares doesn't like that. He thinks we should all be pussies like him and run around on the internet and try and pick on people who do wanna change the world. Stop child trafficking, stop this fentanyl shit, stop you know what I mean? It's all backed by one shithead, I think. That's the thing, like, it's all there for us to grab. We could figure it all out. Who is dangling the strings? Because, like I said, it only takes a couple dominoes to fall, and, well, see, it was my plan, if I could ever convince anybody of it. It's a three-strike assault, and then it just goes boom, 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 boom right afterwards. Like, hey, who cares? God don't play. He's fucking brilliant, buddy. I see it. I see it. Doom, doom, doom. Minds will be going all over the place. What is going on? What just hit us? If they have a looking glass, but I don't know if they're gonna see this. I'm not being seen. Who cares? But I am, maybe. Maybe it all goes off. What do you think of the plan, bud? Like, you've been around here for a while. You got it picked up on the whole plan by now, right? So, but I've had a spiritual awakening, and I've had quite the little rip roar through Justin Trudeau's system. And well, it drove me crazy, but I knew I wasn't crazy, and I get to prove that. But because I recorded this whole fucking thing. But anyways, his system's broken right down to workplaces, Ministry of Labor, the news, and these are just personal things that I bring receipts for. Everything I say. What they're trying to do to people that are trying to spiritually awake is horrible, but they want you to have pills. Because they know if you fucking find out that, hey, all that trauma you got, if you give it back to who gave it to you, not violently, not any of that. You just say, "Hey, guys, fuck you own this. I forgive you, but, well, I don't please find God. I'll pray for you." What like, that's the thing. I think forgiveness is anyways, I went veering off, and now I've looked at the counter, and it keeps going down. Anyways, who cares? Are you still there, bud? So anyways, I think I've had this spiritual journey where I can prove that the whole system's all fucked up. I'm really tired of living in your weakness, who cares? I'm tired of being told that I'm crazy all the time, who cares? I'm tired of not being able to prove myself, who cares? And quite frankly, I'm willing to sacrifice myself to the MAID program, which my prime minister wants in place. In fact, he's getting retrained for the doctors who denied it. So, well, I like to be his poster boy and say my body, my choice. Because if my country wants to live in weakness like this and doesn't want to change it from a tyrant like Justin Trudeau, or maybe I'm wrong, maybe Justin makes me look foolish. I'm willing to take that chance because I think there's a real problem in my country. And well, it's gonna be the first shot. The second shot's gonna be Dick Durbin. And these will be simultaneously. And it won't take long before people start asking Bill Gates questions, and then from there, it's the FBI, the RCMP, and who knows, but that's only if people are willing to stop child trafficking and just clearly ask Dick Durbin who's on those flight logs, because society deserves to know. Because, like I said, the only people that could keep it quiet is people that are rich enough to keep it quiet. But then again, why isn't Diddy in jail, right? But then again, how many people have to tell us beforehand that Diddy's a federal agent? And that, well, I'm just not a big fan of Christopher Wray, and I can't understand why he wouldn't be a priority to show people that what's going on around the world, but maybe Christopher was at a Diddy party. Who knows? Shouldn't you be asking these questions? Who actually runs society? Like, you have people coming out and saying, "Hey, these sex parties at your Senate, they're nothing but a bunch of degenerates." Is it true? Who knows? It sucked to really find out who's for the people, right? That would really suck. And then for the people to actually stand up and make a change to the current system that really sucks. I shared a thing Vintage had on her community tab. I shared it. Should go answer those questions, like little things like who was on the Titanic and what came of that? Who didn't end up going on the ship? And just little shit like that. But hey, spirituality, let's talk about it. Like, listen, everybody thinks it's a game. It's a good, like, popping in positivity. It's a good old time. Now she's about seeing the world for what she is. Let's think about it this way. When Neo got the choice for the red pill or the blue pill, he got to leave the Matrix, get a little training, but he had to go back into the Matrix and face the darkness of the Matrix and defeat his Agent Smith. You know what I mean? Everybody's got to play Neo. You know what I mean? But hey, you know what the Matrix is. You got to get back into it. You can't pop in positivity and pretend you're somewhere where you're not. Sooner or later, you gotta face the darkness. Or the chosen ones wait for a savior too. That's the thing. Like, what if Christ is in all of us? See, I always think to myself, where's Don? Like, how can you? There's no way, because if there's a loving God, the truth has to be the way to him. And accepting that you don't know the truth is the only way you can get to the truth. You guys don't know what I'm saying, do you? But I do. I too like talk. Like, this is the thing I try and tell you guys. Everybody thinks spirituality is about like all this knowing and all this knowledge when it's the point of it is to simplify it and make it easier. And so you can get to that. And knowing that your trials and tribulations are learning lessons to even get you to a higher level. Nobody like that's why I think God put me. Like I said, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why I think he says this shit to me, but right there, right there. You got some more learnings to do, or something's gonna happen. Like you're gonna steal a baby from you, and that's gonna be a hard one for him to fucking. That's really gonna be a hard one for them to try and talk their way out of. Like if I get to see Justin Trudeau and I tell him my baby stealing story, I'd love for him to try and justify it in any sort of way. Because that doesn't ruin your life, you know what I mean? Especially when your son doesn't work and It comes down to a point where you have to get a lawyer and for what? Like, why? Like, if there was other children in the house, why would you take a but then again, that's what happens when you give fucking humans authority that are fucking douchebags. Maybe they take the whole organization down. But then again, I'm a lying piece of shit, right? I'd lie about them stealing the baby and saying I don't have fucking receipts. Like, hey, if she got another kid in your house, why wouldn't they take them all? Like, just does one matter? Well, if one mattered, then wouldn't you keep the one that's probably our blood in our house and not the other one? But I don't know. It's a weird world you guys want me to live in. Hey, you shouldn't say anything, Carl. Stay quiet. Don't try and bring this stuff to attention. Because, hey, if you got hospitalized 5 times for violence and suicide and you've never been either or, you should question it. Just take it. Just take it. Don't get justice. Just hold on to that trauma. See, here's the deal. People will let you hold on to their trauma if they can. That's the thing. We got to get to the point of humans where we just go, no, I'm going to get my platform and we'll prove who the lying piece of shit is. Like I said, I make my workplace look like a joke. I make my friends look like a joke. Who would lie on somebody who had already fucking almost taken their life? And why had they almost taken their life? Because they felt like a piece of shit. Because they'd always been a man their whole life. And they had to fucking admit defeat and go down to fucking say, hey, mentally, I can't fucking take this anymore. What's going on around me isn't fucking right. Like, can someone fucking help? I felt like I fucking failed everybody. I felt like I did something wrong. Nobody would talk to me. So you guys wonder why people fucking kill themselves. It's usually the people asking why. Why would they do that? Because I'm quite sure if I would have done it, my friends would have been like, oh, poor mental Carl. Hey, we shouldn't have stood up and told the truth or anything. We might have lost our job. Or maybe if we all stood together because, well, here's the deal, like, one of the guys who lied on me, well, have doctor's receipts that he was ready to go off on mental leave. But what happened first is his heart went out because he couldn't handle what was going on at work. But then lies. I don't know what he would have said. The other guy, the other guy, the only reason he still had a job there was because of me. They wanted me to fire him because he asked for a demotion because he couldn't handle the fucking job anymore. Who drops like $5 an hour, at least $5 an hour, unless the fucking stress is there. But the whole workplace thing, that'll be fun explaining. They can explain why they didn't want to do an investigation. And then when they got forced to, they got to pay for it. And then I didn't get to know what was said or justify or try and fucking stick up for myself. Instead, here, take it. You imagined what happened to you, and your friends even think it. Well, the problem is I got too much evidence is that I didn't imagine it. And they're gonna imagine a whole fucking new fucking sense of being once they find out who they fucked with. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'm nothing. It's funny how I keep everybody away now. Nobody wants to come talk. Scared all my trolls away. They trickle in every once in a while. guys better ask yourself if God's real and he's put people here and I'm gonna break through motherfuckers. Because if you think I'm stupid and my ideas are stupid, you're fucking dead wrong. Because they should easily work. Because if Gen X wants to say they're awakened or whatever the fuck it is, you think they would care about child trafficking and want to know some turd was fucking running the world that fucking went to Epstein's island. You know what I mean? But hey, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But we're just asking for the truth, and we're like, that's the thing. I'm telling you guys. Anyways, I should probably do some TikTok. Message Frosty, say hi, what's going on, bud? But hey, Stardust, what am I getting into today? Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just like I was talking about, everybody thinks spirituality is this great thing, this happy time. And like I said, even when Neo took that red pill, you know what I mean? He had to come back into the Matrix to defeat the Matrix, you know what I mean? But we all have to face our own darkness sooner or later. I love my dog too. I ask myself why quite often, but he's my best friend. Like, here, this is the thing, Stardust. I, I know Wade Deaver's a liar, and it saddens me that he won't own a lie. But I went on his page and said some stuff because he's showing Merle's workplace number and all this other shit. Why doesn't he just be a fucking man? Not post it all over the place. And if he's got a fucking problem, call them, say his fucking name, make a video, say he fucking did it, and not give out the fucking number. But instead, he wants to fucking bring everybody else into his fucking little hater game because he wants to feel loved. He wants to feel like people love him. That's the thing, though. It pisses me off. Like, you don't lie on people. Stardust, you don't lie on people. And if you get caught, at least fucking say it. But he won't fucking say it. Won't fucking say it. He's that stubborn. Like, that's why I get down on the world. And I'm like, fuck, it's stupid. Like, this is a man that says he believes in God, believes in Jesus, and has no truth, and wants to do nothing but hurt and destroy people rather than bring their stupidity to light. Which is really easy with the Dagburns, but he can't do it. He tries to justify everything he does. There are worse people than me. I know. I know. But what do you mean if they have to do time? What do we know? We don't know anything. What if there is a hell? What if there is a separation? No, I've been through hell, and what I've been through, I wouldn't want it for anybody. So I wouldn't want to go away to go through an eternity of what I've fucking gone through. And I no longer wanna go through an eternity of it because fuck over 4 years of this shit. I'm done, I'm done. I'm just like, "Hey, everybody," like, I'm willing to go against my fucking government, stand up and say I'm a fucking chosen one of God. "Hey, dipshits, one of yous fucking debate me," like, "Fuck, you guys are fucking in trouble." Because 'Cause I'll debate anybody, and that's the thing, nobody wants to. They wanna do this fucking little me gaslight thing. Tried having a conversation with AD the other day. It was fucking unbelievable. "Hey, Vaughn, answer my questions." "No." And then put something else out there and fucking like like a fucking circle. It's just a fucking dance. I know Stardust, but it's my heart. That's the problem. And everybody thinks I'm mean and I'm a dick. No, I'm truthful. That's the problem. As much as those guys that fucking came at me, I honestly want nothing but the best for them. And fucking, I don't know what their problems are. Do they accept the truth? The truth will set, yeah, the truth will set you free, but will they take it? I think they'll be forced to. I hope. It's just, I think the more of a dipshit that they are, the more brain pain they're gonna have to go through. And I don't know how. I don't know, like, I just know my experience in finding God, and it hasn't been a pleasant one, you know what I mean? But it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I didn't tell you this thing. I saw this video of this guy. He preaches to the homeless, and he is homeless. He chooses to be homeless and preaches to the homeless. And I thought, that is not what God wants for you. He doesn't want you to live homeless. He wants you to help those people, but he doesn't want you to be homeless. And then I thought, you know what? Sometimes to stay close to God, you gotta suffer. So who knows? That guy's probably so close to God. You get addicted to it sometimes. You're like, I'll do this for God, even though you don't have to. It's an addicting thing where he just like I've spent the last day and a half Stardust just like not like I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared to talk to this frosty guy. I'm just like, oh man, it's like I can actually make this dream come true. I can actually do this. I can do it. I can do it. Like it's not a lack of belief in myself. It's a fucking lack of belief in others. That's the problem. It's like, do I put myself out there again? You know what I mean? Like Michael Della Rocha was a bad experience. I found him to be quite narcissistic and quite frankly a real piece of shit. And he's got like 135,000 souls convinced he is the master and commander of the 144,000. When in fact, the master and commander of the 144,000 is the 144,000. Because they're all going to be motherfucking leaders, I bet. You know what I mean? They're not going to take shit. See, and I don't think they're all going to think the same either. That's the thing. That's the beauty part. That's where we get our connections and we can actually find out the truth. You eliminate shit through common sense and you don't figure out what common sense is unless you figure it out together. But that's the thing. They can't trigger me. They make me sad for them. And actually, they energize me a little bit. I thrive better in the chaos than I do alone. I spend that time with God going, I don't like this. I don't like this. Why me? Why me? But maybe it's not me. Maybe someone can prove me crazy. That's why I keep saying, like everybody, hey Kurt, let me know where I'm crazy. What am I saying that's off? Like, I don't have to be your I'm not your chosen one, Kurt. No, sweetheart. I'm not. That's why I've always said, you follow me, you go to hell. I'm a man. Do not follow me. Follow the truth, like I said. That's the only way to God, I think. Like I said, don't think you know the truth. Always be open to the truth. That's the true way. Always know you might not be right. Take the time and have the conversation and ask some questions. Figure it out. Oh, honey badger, I don't. Oh, I know Stardust. I know how brave I am. I also believe in myself. I know I'm. Listen, how can a true chosen one be chosen by God if they don't believe that they're chosen by God? Hi, Tax. How are you, sweetheart? Listen, I tagged little me in a video. I think it's best you go watch it. He might be using some of those tactics on you. No, he's not. Narcissists are really nice to their friends, very giving, very loving. What do you want to talk about, Tux? Oh, sweetheart. Wouldn't you like to find out about, like, you have seen those Bohemian Grove videos, right? Why do those people do that stupid shit? Well, if Satan's not real, why do they do that stupid shit? Like, that's just goofy and stupid, right? Those are important men doing fucking weird shit. It's my buddy Tax. He's longtime supporter Tax. Hey, bud. What do we have going on? Tax. These things suck, dude. Especially when you get RFK in the year, right? Could you handle it if RFK was a bad guy? Either he's a bad guy or his family's bad guys. Hey, did you guys hear? Text, did you hear? There's rumors. I'm not making this up, dude. It's on the quartering. It's on a bunch of shit. They're saying Joe Biden might be dead. It might have been for a while now. They really keep something from like that away from the American people. Would you not come right out and say something? That's weird, eh? But who knows? Maybe he's alive and kicking. He's doing good. Who knows, eh, bud? You never know these days. Obama likes that. No, that's not Obama didn't. He talked about it. He fucking throws so much shit out in the air that nobody knows what the fuck is what. So that they don't even care. They just pay attention to what the government tells them and Obama. Obamacare. Hey, imagine if we could build a brand new system tax. Imagine if my plan does work and we come to the realization, like, just say, for instance, like we get the message out to everybody that we just want to know the truth about. And then it comes out that it wasn't really good and they're kind of jerks. And then our militaries, maybe they'd be on our side. You know what I mean? And they'd say, hey, we can't participate with you guys who tried to hurt us. We're going to stick with our brothers and sisters who tried to help us. told us, "Hey," to check into it. But then again, maybe it's all legit. You know what I mean? We can finally end these conspiracies for once and for all. But tax the part that I don't agree with is, bud, when science won't debate. I I just don't think that's right. You know what I mean? Remember how I was right about, Jamie and her, narcissistic tendencies, and I told you guys she was all fake before you found out she was fake? Wow. I can't even remember where I was going with that. Oh, Jamie. Forgot about her. What we got written down? I was going somewhere and it was brilliant, and I you know what I mean? Yeah, I already went through it. Hey, Tax, what do you wanna talk about, buddy? Well, if you knew she was top of weights bowls. Got the video to prove it. Yeah, Wayne, you can't be manipulated, can you? Hey, Creek Squad, you can't be manipulated, can you? Even when someone stands up and says, "Hey, guys." But then again, you'd have to look at, well, didn't they offer Payday a concert? Everybody let Seeper off the hook on that one, eh? Funny how that, just kinda creeped on through. Promise a young lad like that and then throw it all off on Jamie when Jamie goes back. Wow, that's Jamie. Wasn't my bar, wasn't this, wasn't that. Yeah, she did fool a lot of people. Like, Wade, you're not hard to manipulate, bud. A fucking narcissist can be top of your polls, bud. That's you've been FK altered, bud. Like, even Tex seen fucking Jamie coming a mile away. You dipshit. Oh, anyways. Hey, Wade, I don't do this out of hate. I do it out of love. I think one day, hey, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna go, "Fuck, I was stupid." You know what the great thing is? Is that you've realized you were stupid and you don't wanna be stupid anymore. Getting with God. But Wade, we gotta get with the truth first, right? Hey, Stardust, I'm really pissed about they have to look your spiritual journey is all about fucking being wrong. And that whole off church thing was fucking it's a hard pill to swallow. It really is. I held on to that for a long time. But anyways, just think about making a video to him, a short. What was I gonna do? I was gonna like, oh, it was brilliant too. What was it? Yeah, but Stardust, what if there is something that's gonna happen? I mean, no, we gotta wake them up so like the world can wake up. So like, but what happens if something happens to them? Like, you can see they have some good qualities, some of them. I don't know. I know, and that's the thing. I just keep hoping, but I also know that people can see, you know what I mean? I'm using them as a learning tool for other people who you know what I mean? That's what I mean by sad. They're trolling themselves. They're a bigger part of this than they realize. They have helped build me into the person that I am. I've had to get over a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And they've only helped me get over it. They've made me stronger. This whole Upchurch thing, it really has been a benefit. Like I'm saying, hey, fuck, I feel like a pretty big dipshit now, but you know what I mean? Like you could understand why somebody would think that he was, right? I mean, just with the song, there's tons of songs. I'm a leader, I shouldn't follow. He fucking the whole ghost thing, the whole fucking UFO thing, the whole thinking he had an open mind, but finding out it's just a little bit more open than others. It's just not. It's just it's not. Well, didn't she fake her death? Didn't Jamie fake her death when people started figuring her out? So she didn't have to face the repercussions of being a fucking fake person. Like that's like that's humans though, dude. That's what I mean. I was like my friends from work text. Why would you lie about somebody that only tried to help you? For like over 4 years. I think it's like 4 years Stardust. I've been in this algorithm fight. I think it's time to get out. I think it's time to get out. Use what the boys and girls in this algorithm have given me, and hopefully it'll be a learning lesson for others. No, I think everything is divine timing, Stardust, honestly. I think it's all divine timing. Who knows? That's the thing. I know nothing. Who knows what's real? Is there something called Q? Who knows? Is Donald Trump the good guy? I'm not willing to just assume it. I'd rather make him face it. If he is, he's got nothing to hide, right? You think I got my message out, Stardust? Oh boy. I will. I will. I have faith that I will. Even an obituary made up. See, see what I mean, Stardust? See how they'll hide? Like that's ridiculous, eh? Somebody would fake their death and make an obituary. Hmm. This girl was like, I only read some stuff that she wrote to somebody, and I was like, oh. And then I paid attention to the way she treated people. She was very nice to a lot of people. A lot of people liked her, but I made videos saying she was fake, and she got so upset about poor little me. She got like 8 people to make videos saying she was real. I think this is no joke. Wade was one of them. He's like, "The real one, Jamie, she's the tops of everybody's polls." Oh, man. I'm almost ready for bed. I gotta get all that Frosty guy. See if we're gonna try and see that's the thing, Stardust. I'm trying to break out of the matrix. I'm trying to show people I'm Neo, and I'm trying to show them that they're Neo and they're Trinity. and they all gotta get their own way out. They can only save themselves. But it's much easier after you see somebody else do it, right? That's what I'm hoping, you know what I mean? I hope it's not this hard for everybody. She's, I don't know. I'm like, I used to say I was a mystic Christian. It's not really a magical thing like you think. It's more of a freaking nightmare. It is magical. The shit you have to go through. It is magical. Or the Heyoka. The Heyoka's journey. That's the one more I think I resonate with. Not more of like it is a nightmare. I can't stop. I know how many people are suffering. I know what they're doing to people's mental health. I know why Tax T is the way Tax T is. And I only want help for him. Like, this is the thing. Like, I do believe I'm chosen and I have a purpose, and probably something's gonna happen because the world's on the brink of nuclear war. So I think it ends up good for those who are in Christ. So I'm really not worried about it. But I would like to try and help people if I can. And that's the thing. Only they can help themselves, really. They got to figure out what the truth is. But it's my job to try and bring it to light, I guess. You know what I mean? And I think those flight logs should make people question. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we don't know. See, I like to take all scenarios, Stardust. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't I don't see a loving God not having some sort of repercussions for hurting others. I believe there's a fucking devil or something, and it's inside of all of us. And it's our job to control him. You know what I mean? It's your ego, whatever. Is there a foreign fella out there? I don't know. I like to find out. I ain't scared. Send me to God. Go ahead, because I'm doing everything I can to defeat this evil. That's what I think I'm here for. Fucking brain fuck evil. Because people don't understand what I say. But I think Bill Gates would understand what I say. I think that these fucktards that are destroying our lives and they're our idols. You know what I mean? George Clooney is not a friend of man. You know what I mean? That whole Biden thing stinks. Like, look into it. I don't know. Sean Penn hanging out with Zelensky and the Oscar, and that's a little fucking much. But hey, you think you're here to troll, eh? No, no. Maybe we all have a purpose to a higher purpose. Who knows? I don't know. I just I just want to bring it to your attention, Tax, that if there's a bad place, Don't want to go by, but you know what I mean? That's This doesn't mean you can't have fun with people because I think that's the point. Like, there's always going to be stupidity, I think. As long as this earth is here, there's going to be stupidity. You know what I mean? And we're all stupid at one point in time. It's just learning that we were stupid, accepting that we were stupid, and moving on and not being stupid anymore. Yeah, I don't like Stardust. I've been really thinking I don't want to, but uh, troll up church and troll Rocco because that's the thing. I make sure I'm pretty sure I'm right before I do anything. And I'm like, anything's possible. Anything's possible. But get on with his new journey. What do you mean, Stardust? What do you mean his new journey? See, because I think he owes it to me as to why he came into my comments. Do you not think if you're gonna try and fuck with somebody, you should answer for it? He wants everybody to answer for their fuck ups. I have the right for him to answer for his fuck ups. And his little team of morons. They came after me for thinking he was special because that's what he was telling me. So who's the dummy, me or him? Is what I'm doing more about what he sings about, or is it about he more about it? I don't know. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna make a video with fucking Upchurch asking him, "Hey, bud, you see Tom McDonald's all fucking witchcraft and shit. At least he's telling people what's going on. He may not be doing anything about it, but at least he's informing people. And while those informed people might actually be the people who want to do something about it, so that makes Tom McDonald doing something. But he's doing witchcraft. What's he think about MGK's news? Something about Diablo Hotel or something. Like, you should go read the lyrics to that song, Stardust. It's disgusting. They want souls at unrest. Says right in the song, because I captured it on my phone with the lyrics right there. And it's like, what the why would you wanna hurt your fellow man? Why? It must just make them feel so good that fucking people cheer and love them, even though they fucking hate the people. They want hexes and their souls in unrest, and what a bunch of turds. Who would even put that in a fucking song? A turd. Getting people to repeat their fucking shit over and 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 over again. Fuck, people don't realize it, you know what I mean? You say something enough, you might start fucking believing it. There's MK Ultra in the music. That's the thing. Like, well, you gotta admit, at least Tom's sending out the message in his music. It might be for the money, but at least the message out there gets someone thinking, and they think outside of Tom MacDonald, and they start actually looking and trying to figure out what's going on in the world. See, and I do like politics and music. At least it's getting it out there. He lets people know, hey, they're destroying us because we fucking hate each other. It's not just politics. It's everything. It's like, fuck, we're destroying ourselves. Hey, we're letting these shitturds fucking rule our world. You think if he really cared, he'd do it on his spare time too. Seems he has a big platform, but he waits for his music to. But anyways, to each their own. You know what I mean? At least he's getting the message out there. He might be the spark that sparks someone else to see. Because uh, I thought Tom McDonald might be a star seed too for a long time. See, I was always looking for someone else. It can't just be me. There's gotta be fucking someone else out there who's got a fucking brain in their head, and we can fucking find out what the truth is. Like someone that can talk to me and I can tell them my story. It's fucked up. I realize, but I know why it happened. I know how it happened. And the system's all fucked up too. And yeah, I get it how Tom wouldn't be someone everybody's piece of. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if Upchurch made a video about Tom saying he does witchcraft, when's he gonna step up and be a fucking man and go against MGK? Say, hey, motherfucker, what are you doing with your fucking devil shit? You know what I mean? Or Eminem. Upchurch only man when he will Creek Squad do that and if a bunch of Eminem fucking fans came after him. uh, like Upchurch can't figure it out that there's Satanism out there in the music. No, just let that world keep going for your child. Like, I don't know. That's the thing. Stop saying you're a light worker and you're a chosen one and not be willing to do the things it takes to be one of those things. I don't know. I don't know, but I think MGK is probably like I don't think he's a good friend of God's. Well, maybe. Probably a good friend of a God, just not the father. I'm thinking, like I did a video earlier. Did you know Megan Fox? Her two sons, they when they go out and play, they have to wear their girl clothes. Because this guy, where his kids hang out with her kids, say they don't like wearing all the stuff. They don't like doing it, but they have to when they're out in public. So this guy let their secret out, and you can go check it out for yourself. It's on the internet. Fucking, she threatened to do witchcraft on him. Like, it's weird shit. The whole witchcraft thing's weird. I don't believe in their witchcraft. Their witchcraft can't touch me, so it can't. You know what I mean? Even if they wanted to conjure something up on me. But anyways, Nina Abramovich. Zelensky's hired her to take care of the schools in Ukraine. You should look into her. Like she's a witch. Proclaims to be a witch. Hangs out with Beyonce and a whole bunch of other famous people. But the new one is well, Michelle Remy, and she's married to this fashion guy, and she has this purse with her husband's head and stuff like that. And she looks all the part of being a witch, and he's the prince of darkness. And these people are fucking losers, and they're fashion icons. They're dorks. People enjoy this shit. Like a black chick down there. She always just looks hammered. Could you imagine if these dorks are the ones fucking everybody's heads in? Like add them to the poster with Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab and Prince Charles, and you see Mark Zuckerberg's endorsing Trump or some fucking thing. I don't know what that's going on in this world. Like our Mark Zuckerberg is not our friend. You know what I mean? He's kept a little bit of information from us. You know what I mean? Like let it ride, Buck Chow. Put like in notes or something. You can't. You gotta keep it from us, Mark, and then convince us you want Trump. No, I don't know. Maybe Trump is the Antichrist. Wouldn't hurt to ask, would it? Like, what the fuck is Space Force? I'm having a real hard time with the moon landing. You know what I mean? I want to believe it. I just fucking, I don't. And you know what really convinced me to not? Did you guys see the India moon landing? It looked like a 1980s fucking video fucking game. I don't know. And that's where you gotta, that's what I mean. You don't know what to believe anymore. Like, who the fuck is Elon Musk? Who is Elon Musk? AD? Who's Elon Musk? Is he your friend? Like, he does have big contracts with the Pentagon. And well, he's not much of a man. He knew that a woman was with a man and still fucked that woman. I mean, he Amber Heard and he went after Johnny Depp, so that kind of makes him a bit of a dick. But then, hey, AD, why don't you look into Elijah Blue and Elon Musk? Why was he knocking people off X? Was people cluing into some? I don't know. I'm just asking the questions. She's an advocate for people who have been sex trafficked and stuff like that. She had her own little place or some house or farm or I don't know, some you'd have to look and get all that information. I just thought that was all sorts of weird. And there's rumors out on the streets about Amber Heard too. And well, who knows? Maybe Elon got Diddy drugged and got compromised. Who knows? We don't know what two of these people are. That's why we need to ask the questions about everybody. That's why I always say Question me. Let me know where I'm not chosen. Just don't tell me I'm not. You have to hear the story, and then you judge. Hey, D, what's your take on Elon? Good guy, bad guy? What is Space Force? And Trump was behind it. But then again, you guys got that one person high up in Space Force there. What is her name? His name? Well, I don't know which one to say. Anyways, they're an admirable something. I don't know. But I don't know. Remember that other guy who worked for the White House stealing women's luggage. And we're supposed to think that the person doesn't have anything mentally wrong with them. But you guys want to convince me that I'm fucking mental. You guys have people like this fucking running your country. You know what I mean, AD? Would you stand at attention for that, Admiral? What's your take on that there, AD? Uh, well, like, they're letting men into women's prisons to say that they're women, and they still have peepees, right? You know that, right? This is the world we live in, AD. Elon is smart. Well, I would have to say so. He is smart. But there is a woman claiming that she is his was his nanny, and he makes the mark of the beast. She said he had portals too, though. But who knows, eh? You think you'd want that off the internet, but who knows? Fuck. What's real anymore? Like you just fucking everybody thinks they can say whatever they want without consequences until they find out if there is a final judgment and there is a God. See, this is what I'm worried about Stardust. Maybe this shit's gone on forever. Maybe it's all a simulation. It ends. And well, the good souls get to go to a good place. And well, the simulation just dies because the real thing's going on. Like, isn't that why you do a simulation? You see what works, what doesn't. Maybe it's to find that middle ground. You know what I mean? Like, I can't see us going to heaven and it being a fucking lame place. You know what I mean? There's gotta be some excitement. There's gotta be some fun. You know what I mean? Like, it is a place of God, a place of love, and you're having a good time when you're in love, right? Life is good. Like, AD, remember when you and your wife first got together, you probably couldn't get enough of each other. That that love. I think that's what heaven is, where you just have that feeling all the time and you're just having fun and you're out of your head happy. What do you think, AD? What? Did he admit to being a chosen one? Hey, bud, I only watch it when it comes across me. I don't go looking for it. You know what I mean? If it's on my YouTube page, I watch it. I subscribe to it. Hey, bud, I still watch people to make sure I'm right about them that I know are pieces of shit. But they say a lot of good things, dude, like really good things. Point it out to you. It's just you shouldn't talk about things you don't know. You shouldn't make shit up. You shouldn't be telling people you're dropping timelines and you're fucking doing this and you're doing that. You're here to change the world without actually fucking doing anything to change the world. Just sit back, wait, hold on. Oh, dude. I love you too, AD. I love everybody. I just want the best for everybody. You know what I mean? But you don't get that. But in order for everybody to get the best, we all gotta want it. You know what I mean? Or at least on this earth. You know what I mean? We gotta come together sometime. I know, Stardust. That's all we can do is what we can do. But when you get pressured by God, it's like, hey, bud, you got a purpose. Keep going. Keep going. Don't make yourself feel uncomfortable. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to face way more trolls than what you are right now, bud. Since you're not willing to change who you are, you're not willing to say things that you don't believe, but you're willing to have conversations, and that disrupts a whole lot of people. I say the truth is the number one thing. It's the number one thing. And I believe in order to have the truth, you have to have the character of Jesus Christ. Where's the harm in that, AD? Hey, Sonia, what do you want to talk about, AD? Clickbait. I clickbaited you. No, I used to have this delusion where Ryan Upchurch was chosen. Turns out he's just not the holler boy I thought he was. That's all. You stick around and learn about him. He's not the man he really says he is. But you can prove me that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I think the world's in trouble. I think he should change it for like the music industry's pretty satanic. I mean, I think they do little things that people don't notice, like I'm a rich Canadian. A rich Canadian wanting his attention. No, I don't. That's the problem, AD. I want you to get the attention of yourself, bud. Figure out what you should be doing with your life. What would Jesus do if he was here? And should you do as he would do? So what would he do if the WEF was real, bud? What would he do? Listen, AD, bud, don't make me do this again. Because you're really easy. Listen, buddy. Most shit turds sent you to war, dude, for a fake war. So they could make money. There was no weapons of mass destruction, bud. None. If you actually look into it, you'll see that the first person that they sent over there told them there were none. There was no chances. But hey, he got fired. But rumor has it they took some artifacts, some artifacts. Might be rumors, might be speculation. But anyways, what you did over there is you put your life on the line, not for your family, not for your country, but to make some shithead some money. Yeah, you were a pawn, so shouldn't you fucking care? Shouldn't you care and say, hey, these are not the shitters who should be running the world. We need to change it. Well, see, Sonia, what happens is when you break free from the matrix, you'd like to inspire people and let them know that they have the power to be the change. You know what I mean? Just got to figure out the truth. But in order for people to see the truth or to acknowledge the truth, humanoids have to see it. So what I'm trying to do is do this big whole same thing so we can figure out what the truth is and get it out to the masses. Now, what I'm talking about. See, you're coming in right now. I got this plan. But anyways, I want to get everybody together and just ask for the truth. So we get the news to show us the truth. Church just put these. Well, that's the thing. They're using every like he knows they're using frequencies against you guys. It's in the music. It's in everything's a weapon against you guys. Like the water in California is way over fluorided. And it turns out we might have been lied to about fluoride. Now, is that a forever chemical? You know what I mean? I think they're talking about the MK Ultra book. I don't know. It's maybe it's a new video. I haven't seen it, but he has a book on MK Ultra. He likes to talk about people are mind controlled, which they are, to be like AD and think that they don't have the power. Hey, guess what? You shouldn't be able to mutilate children. Shouldn't be able to traffic children. And while maybe parts of the government are trafficking children because maybe they're on Epstein's list, but maybe they're not. That's what I mean. I'm going after Dick Durbin. Justin Trudeau, Dick Durbin, Bill Gates. Boom, right out of the gate. Then we inform the FBI, hey, and the RCMP and the CIA and the Pentagon. Who's the good ones? Who's the bad ones? Start whistleblowing because we're going to find out. Because we're going to have the alternative news. We'll see who's on our side because they'll be hammering on Dick Durbin for that Epstein list, and then we find out Bill's on there. And anyways, I go through the same shit over and over again. It's hard. It's hard. I'll go check the video out. I gotta go anyways. Alright, I'll go check that video out, see what you guys are talking about, and, everybody have a good night, and, hopefully I talk to everybody tomorrow. Hey, I love everybody out there. Just want the best for everybody, you know what I mean? Freedom. Freedom would be good. Free to choose. God gave it to us, right? It just seems like the devil's, he's not playing a very fair game. He's not letting people pick and choose. He's dominating the world. But we'll bring the truth back. We'll bring the truth back to the world. Stick together, that's right. See humanity as humanity and not a color, not a race, not a religion. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't that be the nicest thing through this whole thing? We could find out maybe where we come from. What is the truth that way? What if the Vatican does have secrets? What if we could put all the puzzle pieces together if we work together as humanity? If we could actually find out what the truth is, wouldn't that be something worth fighting for? Hey, let's find out if it's, we'll start it all off for the future of the children, but then it'll end up, wouldn't it be worth finding out, you know, what it's all about? But anyways, have a good night, and thank you everybody for watching. It was nice to have some decent people on my stream.